had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair on nappy. Cut it all off, plus some name, nothing my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny to wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so the square had to show improvement. When I do it, flow was stupid. Now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. Since the past, present, and the future. Six square, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here,
Hello, 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 hello. Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's your boy CJ3, and welcome to the feature, man. I am your host, Cliff Jackson III, or as I'm always known, CJ3. I am he, man. It's good to have you people here tonight. So happy to see all of you tonight, man. Hey, if you're watching this thing live or you're watching the replay, you don't want to miss the show tonight. Tonight is such an exciting and awesome show, man. We're going to talk about the effects of social distancing, man. So listen, you don't want to miss this show tonight. We're so excited about what's about to go on, what's about to take place. For all my features out there, hello, welcome to the show. All my regulars, my folks that come through this thing every day, every night, every time at 9 p.m. or even if we late at 10:15. Y'all come through and y'all stick with me, and I appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my crusty feet. To all those folks that are watching this thing on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch, man, and folks that are subscribed to the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm so proud of y'all. So happy, man. Thank y'all for watching this thing. So ecstatic and so happy, man. For those who are newcomers, this your first night to the show. You know, heard about us through the grapevine and heard some good things about us, man. Welcome to the show. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all. This is where we get intimate and become exclusive with the topics and our guests. And, you know, like I always tell everybody, all of y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but y'all decided to be with me. I just truly appreciate that. So, without further ado, let's get right on into it, man. You know how we do. If you want to be on the feature, I think you ought to email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com or contact me directly on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at the feature with CJ3. I am on every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please go subscribe to the YouTube and Twitch channels. And please go listen and download us on all major outlets and podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcasts. And donate and support to the cause. Please send your donations to Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or Anchor on anchor.fm/the feature with CJ3. And our next Feature Fridays guest coming up this weekend, this Friday on July 31st, none other than Alonzo Shavers, Beyond Athletes Management Senior Contract Advisor, NFL and NBA Contract Advisor, big time businessman, huge deal maker, Alonzo Shavers, right here on the feature for Feature Fridays. Man, can't wait till Friday getting that thing kicked off. Just about to get into the effects of social distancing and everything that goes along with that, man. You know, so this is all what it's about, man. So, as we get into it, um, one of the main things that I have always talked about on this show, which always remains a consistent topic on top of everything else that we see going on and happening in our world every day, is the stuff about COVID-19. You know, this is one of my main topics because it's one of those unknown things, yet it's one of those things that is happening on an everyday occurrence, regardless of what we have facing and what we have going on against us. Um, so, one thing I want to um, help us understand in this whole process, as far as social distancing and being socially isolated from one another right now during this time of the pandemic. I want us to really get a understanding of um, why doing social distancing is so important, and, and why it's so necessary, because as we all need to understand, no matter what's going on, um, just the total impact of COVID-19, man, the whole pandemic itself has literally drastically changed our lives, man. And it's changed the life of the way we go to work, we got the way we live. It's just changed the lives of people, period, and including the lives of even young people. You know, as far as how schools and universities and things of that nature are have closed down, have exams and things of that nature, footballs, events, sporting events, all that stuff has been postponed now. You know, um, the health information services that are you know coming out are limited. You know, and as far as socializing with our friends and things of that nature, you know, wider families and having these huge gatherings and whatnot, you know, the outcome of all of that can be very discouraging at times for people in such places. You know, under these certain circumstances that we are under right now, I mean, we have to realize we have to live and learn how to be tough right now in this situation. You know, for the uncertainty of everything right now, um, this thing here is serious. It's beyond our control, and it's beyond our own understanding. One of the main things they tell us all the time to do is wash our hands. And at the every end of my show, I always tell y'all to stay clean. You know, and why is this so important? Because the tiny spread of mucus, man. I'm talking about. I even have to start doing this and watching this myself because I spit. I spit a lot, and just spitting outside, you know, it can splurs away, you know, fire off, what have you. And those type of molecules and whatnot, they shower throughout the air. Not to say that I have COVID, because I don't, but I just have to be mindful of that myself. That's something that I have to take notice of. People are around me. People may walk into that. You know, you're not know how long those mucus particles are off in the air and whatnot. So we have to learn how to be safe in this situation, and I myself have to learn how to do that. Now, the effects of social distancing right now, as far as how this comes into play, is that I don't want to necessarily have to do this and be around certain people um, all the time. I don't want to have to necessarily be around folks when, you know, I am doing these things when I am spending and whatnot. I mean, but it's like I want to make sure that I am keeping myself away from certain people, um, and certain distances from people, to make sure that I don't cause anyone getting sick, let alone anyone causing unhealth issues towards me. I want to live. I want to be able to see life happen every day, you know, and at the same time, you know, when you are not distancing yourself, it becomes a huge, huge problem. Like, I don't understand how citizens and people in this country, let alone the state that we live in Florida, um, don't understand the cause and effects that they you know can get themselves into if they don't start paying attention to how social distancing is necessary, like how this is needed. Like, people need to distance themselves to stop infections, to prevent infections, to for people to stop this spread, this curve that needs to go down. It's not gonna happen if we're still gathering in places. Just today, earlier today, I was on the 6 o'clock news on WCTV. um, Shout out to WCTV for covering a particular story about a student that I taught in middle school and elementary school. Um, um, Very smart young man, um, very, very, very bright future ahead of him. Gone, life taken. And it happened in a place where there was over 300 people there in a parking lot. I don't think it was many of them wearing a mask or anything like that. It wasn't many of them, but yet and still, this was something that was happening and taking place and going on, in the black community. It this COVID thing, it affects us too. I know we want to get outside. I know we want to hang. I know we want to chill and be amongst each other and you know have a good time. But one, having a good time doesn't mean it having to end in violence, take somebody's life. That's not having a good time. And then secondly, you're supposed to be home anyway. You're supposed to be distancing yourself from other people, other individuals, especially in a crowd of over 300 people. Like, what is so entertaining, especially at a gas station? My things is this: the effects that we're having right now, the cause and effects of having is that social distancing, it is creating other opportunities for things to start rising, which is crime. Believe it or not, as much as we believe in that crime will be a decrease with social distancing, crime has become an all-time increase. And this is something that we need to get our grips on, and it's a cause and effect on us because not only that, but it's allowing our mental health to start taking effect as well. A lot of people have gone crazy, gone senile, gone mentally out of their mind, because they're trying to figure out what to do. They're building anxiety. They're building, certain issues about themselves. They're getting antsy. They're looking for answers. And one of the main things that they are looking for is a successful way to get out of that state of mind. What do they need to do? And those are the things that um, we need to understand as far as those type of effects of social distancing. Some people need company. Some people need conversations. Some people need interaction with other people, or not just in the interaction with other people. Some people need to be doing certain things. Like right now, our unemployment rate across the country is at an all-time high. Having an occupation brings forth those type uh, uh, of social impacting, when you're dealing with, people that you work with, camaraderie, trying to, finish a task together, you know, workmanship, policies, disciplines, having that type of order and structure, knowing that you're working for them, a paycheck at the end of the day, that's something motivating for people to get themselves, motivated for. And it's hard to do that right now because of COVID. Hasn't made it easy for people to be able to work and be able to interact with other individuals. So this is something um, that folks with mental issues or mental health situations and issues have to learn. One, they have to do, they have to find ways to relax. And one way to deal with the impact of social distancing is to relax your body. By doing these things, it helps you feel calm, taking deep breaths, meditate, stretch, pray, do activities. Um, you know, different activities that bring you joy, things that make you smile, and that's something that, one of the doctors, Dr. Osorio, one of the great mental health doctors, you know, coming out of Louisiana, um, Loma Linda's University of Health, doing a phenomenal job with certain things. So, um, when you understand what social distancing can prevent, but at the same time can create. We have to understand that taking this social distancing situation serious is a must. Wearing our mask, staying clean, washing our hands, disinfecting ourselves, even if that means we got to make sure that we have a bottle of hand sanitizer everywhere we go, having wipes with us everywhere we go to wipe down seats, cars, handrails, whatever, to make sure that we are doing our best from not just staying clean, but yet social distancing ourselves from people. Um, Let folks know, it's nothing rude towards them at all. It's just you want to be healthy. You want your life. And shouldn't be an argument about that. If you want to be on the show, please contact me at the feature cj3@gmail.com, or contact me directly on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Featured with CJ3. We are on every single day, Monday through Friday, at 9 p.m. We on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Please, man, go subscribe to those YouTube and Twitch channels. Listen and download on all major outlets for podcasts, or everywhere you go enjoy your podcasts. Donate and support. Please send your donations to the Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or the Anchor, anchor.fm /feature, the feature with CJ3, man. And don't forget, this week, Alonzo Shavers coming in this week. Feature Friday's guest, July 31st. Alonzo Shavers, Beyond Athletes Management, Senior Contract Advisor, NFL and NBA Contract Advisor, businessman, visionary, my friend, my homie, my mentor, man, my homeboy, making it happen, doing our thing right here. You already know. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. We are here. We about to get this thing crack lacking, popping off the chain, because it's time for the featured song of the night. Yes, indeed. You already know what time it is, man. So we about to get this thing off and running, make this thing here happen. So my song of the night is coming from the West Coast, boy from Compton. You know what I mean? About to make some things happen tonight, man. Especially with the social distance and whatnot going on and whatnot. The uncertainty, got us, feeling like the underdog right now. But we gonna, keep on rising to the top, because this is what we do. So we gonna roll with my boy from Compton tonight, man, and his boys, for he used to be around and hanging with old a cat from New York and his nah, we ain't gonna get into that tonight. But my boy Gang, man, you already know how we do it. Yeah. That Raps MVP.
Coming up, I was confused. My mommy kissing a girl. Confusion and curse coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope for a 4-finger ring. One of them gold ropes. Nana told me if I pass, I get a sheepskin coat. If I can move a few packs, I get the hat. Now that'd be dope. Tossed and turned in my sleep that night. Woke up the next morning, niggas have stole my bike. Different day, same shit, ain't nothing good. In the hood, I run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. On the grill of my low rider, guns on both sides, right above the gold wires. I 4-5 them, kill a nigga on my song and really do it. That's the true meaning of a ghost rider. 10 G to take your daughter out of Air Forces. Believe you me, homie, I know all about losses. I'm from Compton where the wrong colors be cautious. One phone call, I had your body dumped in Marcy. I stay strapped like car seats, been banging since my little nigga Rob got killed for his Barclays. That's 10 years, I told Pooh in 95, I'll kill you if you try me for my Air Max 95s. Told Banks when I met him, I'ma ride. And if I gotta die, I'd rather homicide. I ain't had 50 cent when my grandmama died. Now I'm going back to Cali with my Jacob on. See how time fly. The underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. From the beginning to the end, losers lose, winners win. This is real, we ain't got to pretend. The cold world that we in, it's full of pressure and pain. Enough of me, nigga, now listen to game. Used to see 5-0, throw the crack by the bench. Now I'm fucking with 5-0, it's all starting to make sense. My mom's happy she ain't gotta pay the rent, and she got a red bow on that brand new Benz. Waiting on shot money to land, sitting in the range, thinking how they spent $30 million on airplanes when his kids starving. Pockets going and Brenda still throwing babies in the garbage. I wanna know what's going on, like I hear Marvin. No school books, they use that wood to build coffins. Whenever I'm in the booth and I get exhausted, I think, what if Marie Baker got that abortion? I love you, Ma. Underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead and beat me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead and beat me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Tune in, man. This weekend, my boy Lonzo Savers, the young athletes, senior contract advisor, NBA's contract advisor. Check it out, man, right here. This Friday, July 31st. If you're an agent, trying to be an agent, football player, basketball player, want to get to the league, trying to get to the next level, man, y'all better listen to this, man. Here's my mentor, man. Please pay attention. Right here, this weekend. Zoe Shavers, baby. Can't wait. My dog. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's going down right here. You already know what time it is. It's how we get to this. It's how we make it happen. Make it go loop-de-loop. One time for the folks that don't know. You already know what time it is now. It's time for your boy CJ3's True Stories. And this is where I try a true story to the topic of the day or to the guest of the day. And my true story of the day, I mean, pretty much with social distancing, you know, I really see how serious a lot of people take this. I mean, I'm just not even tripping, and this ain't even just no black or white type thing, but it was an old black lady. We in the grocery store, and I'm noticing this, and this didn't necessarily have anything to do with me per se, but it's a true story that I witnessed in the grocery store that just, hey, the effects of social distancing, it just makes sense. Real talk though. So it's an old black lady. I'm behind her, and we're actually down the aisle in Publix. And she has, we're in the spice aisle, where the aisle's down where the spice is at. And there's an older white lady. She's coming down the other way of the aisle. Now, if you notice inside of these stores now, they got the arrows pointing which direction that you're supposed to be going. Now, me and the older black lady, we going the right way. Okay, we know where the arrow's going. The older white lady, she's not going the right way for where the aisle's supposed to be going, which way we're supposed to be going. So, so luckily, for some, apparent reason, I didn't think this was gonna happen, but it happened, y'all. So the black lady, she felt as if, since she going down the right way, she had the liberty to go left or right, check which either side of the aisle she wanted to check on and get whatever she needed. Which, in all sincerity, true, she did. White lady, she was on that side that she wanted to go to, and the white lady almost hit her with the cart, and the lady had the cart, and she pushed it off her. She was just like, she's like, woman, I know you about to try to hit me with this cart. And she said, ma'am, you ran into my cart. You coming in front of me. And the black lady said, listen, we better keep this cart between us. Because I don't want you to touch me, and I don't want to touch you, and I don't need nothing coming back around my way. So she said, let's keep this car between us. You said you're going the wrong way, actually. Then the white lady was like, oh, she said, I didn't even recognize that on the ground. She was just like, it's fine, but she kept that cart in front of her. She said, make sure we keep this cart between us, because I don't want to touch you, and I don't want you to touch me. So, boy, that thing, though, was funny, man. But listen, this effect for social distancing, man, this thing is real, man. People don't want to be touched, coughed on. You know what I mean? Don't even want to be in the same essence. Now they got to say it's different, 6 different strands of this COVID stuff. Now 6 different types. I mean, come on, man. We already just trying to figure out the first damn one. We don't even got a vaccine for that. We got a lying president and his administration telling us that they do. Like, come on, man. Really? Like, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's my truth. If you want to be on the feature, man, hit me up. You already know how to do this, man. Hit me up. Email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com, or hit me up directly, man, at thefeatured with CJ3. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday, right here on this thing on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. All right, I'm right here. So go subscribe to them channels, man. This shit is serious. And please go download on all major podcasts and outlets, man. Right now, go download on all major outlets and podcasts right now. And donate and support to the cause. Please send your donations to our Cash App on Right Touch Sports, the $ Right Touch Sports. PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3. Anchor, anchor.fm /the feature with CJ3. And please be sure to tune in this Friday, man, with my boy Zoe Shavers, Beyond Athlete, Senior Contract Advisor, NFL, NBA sports agent, businessman, man of great value, man. Listen, this is my dude, man. I value this brother, full of great knowledge, great expertise, and wisdom. And just a real individual, man, a real brother, dude. So can't wait to get this conversation popping off, man. Friday, can't wait, your boy. You already know. Look, man, I hope y'all have enjoyed yourselves tonight. Hey, this is how we doing it. This is how we getting it in. Please make sure y'all, please stay safe, man. Stay smart, stay clean, and stay y'all asses home. I love you. Take care. God bless. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday, man. We got one more day till we get to the week, till we get to that, that breakdown on, them 2 special days, man. We all looking forward to, man. So let's get to it, man. But y'all have a good work week on Wednesday, and I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock tomorrow, all right? Peace. Yeah.
Since the age of 5, swear been the star that's past size. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy. Cut it all off, plus some name nothing. My pappy, the streets tried to trap me. But I had to escape from my destiny awaits for me to be great. And I knew it, so I swear I had to show improvement. When I do it, flow was stupid. Now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. Since the past, present, and the future. C-squared, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, yeah.